there, it's Karen Leabo with vintagedazz.etsy.com here with another vintage haul from the flea market. Yay! I got to go to the flea market. I'm so excited. It's been like since last summer, since I think the last time I went to one. And I found a few things. I feel like I'm out of practice. You know, I'm making dumb mistakes like I made when I first started. And I found a couple of really good buys, a couple that I paid too much for, and just some interesting bits and bobs. So yeah, let's get started and I'll show you. First though, I'll show you a couple of things that don't actually belong to this haul. The first one is this brooch. And this is a Little Nemo brooch. The mark is LN/25 or something like that. This came from my sister-in-law. It was with a lot that I showed you a long time ago, but I hadn't realized it fell out in my car, so I just found it. I think these stones may be chalcedony, but I don't think there's any indication that it's gold-filled or anything like that. I'm not sure about the stones. They might be glass, but it's really pretty. So that was a freebie from my sister-in-law. And then this is a little Altoids box full of some goodies. So what happened with this was, in the last haul video, I showed you some Victorian things. And that seller contacted me and she said, "Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I left out a brooch from that lot that should have gone to you. I'm going to send it on separately." And she said, "I'll throw in a few other bits and bobs that I see around." Well, she didn't say bits and bobs. That's me watching too many UK videos. But anyway, so in addition to the brooch, she sent me, I'm not even sure which of these brooches is the one she didn't send, to tell you the truth. I didn't know it was missing. But it was really nice of her to make it right, and really nice seller. There's just a few things here I'll show you real quickly. This is a little lucite star-shaped dress clip, which I think is very unusual. Got a little bead at the center. I really like that. And then I think that this is the piece that she forgot to include, which I think is part of a bracelet. So this needs a little work to turn it into something. Maybe a nice choker. Maybe I'll make it into a bracelet. I don't know. I'll have to find something that has like 3 little connectors on each end. So I need to find something that will connect with it. But pretty. And then this is a really nice old bar pin. And it's just, here's the pin hardware that goes with it. They just came apart, and I think I can put them right back together. And is this silver? Yes, this is sterling. So nice. That's probably an antique Edwardian piece. It's really, really pretty. And then we have this tiny little pin with a shield on it that's got a place for an initial, I guess. It's a very tiny pin. It's got a little safety pin clasp on it, no marks. And then this, and it's pretty hard to show you these like this, but this is, I'm pretty sure, a genuine opal, which means the pendant is probably gold-filled. It looks like it was part of something else, and I don't see any marks on it, but I bet it is gold-filled. And that's definitely an opal. And then we have this tiny pair of dress clips, which I think is, these are the tiniest dress clips I ever saw. But they're definitely dress clips and not earrings, because they have, you know, pointy bits on the clips that you would not want in your earlobe. They're so cute. These aren't marked or anything. I think I'm showing them to you upside down, but anyway, these are very cute. And then the last thing is another, I think that's, I can't really tell what that stone is in the middle, but it looks like a real stone. It might be a sapphire. But anyway, it's a tiny little pendant. I almost feel like I should stack those two together. Those two little ones. Okay, so that's it. Wasn't she nice to send all that nice stuff? I'm so thrilled. Okay, so let me get started with the flea market stuff. And it's been almost a week since I went, so I'm going to try really hard to remember what I paid for things. I'll do my best. So I did not find very much silver, and definitely no gold, but I did find this one green turquoise ring, Navajo ring, and I paid $15 for that. And it is not marked. And then this is an absolutely gorgeous cameo. It is a brooch that also has a hidden veil that you can put a chain on. And this veil looks sterling silver to me. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a little too fine for me to scratch test it, but I'm pretty sure it is. I think the brooch is probably gold filled. It's not marked, but it just looks like it, and it's definitely old. This is an Edwardian piece, I think. Really nice carving on the cameo. Just really beautiful. 15 on that, did I say? And then this is a sterling silver modernist pin with a art glass stone. And this is signed by Heidi Thorpe. Heidi Thorpe, 406. I found almost no reference to her online anywhere. I found one other piece of a picture of another piece that was hers, and I couldn't even find a price on it. So, but it's really nice. It's very pretty. It's probably more modern, not mid-century. It's probably like 1980s, maybe. But I love the color. That was $10 on that. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Love this bracelet. Is this not gorgeous? It's got the open back setting on those red stones. I'm sure those are glass cabochons. And little faux pearls. I think all the faux pearls are here. Yes, none are missing. I don't have to work on this one, thank goodness. And I do not think this is marked anywhere, but I would guess that's about a 1960s bracelet. I just love it. I paid $10 for it. That's okay. Okay, then we have this little enamel leaf brooch. And this one is not marked. It's a really nice quality though. It's got two rhinestones. And that was $2.50. This is a gorgeous enamel on copper brooch. You know, you normally see these done with bold colors and geometric patterns and abstract, but this one has this beautiful floral design in these pastel colors. It's very different. And that was also $2.50. And then I have this orangey rhinestone brooch. This is going to be a mid-century piece, and it's not marked, but it's in really nice condition. And that was $2.50. And then we have this, which is a hair barrette, which is marked. On the back it's marked made in France. And I'm going to probably keep this. I need some stuff to do with my long hair, although I don't know how much longer I'm going to keep the long hair. I said I was going to keep it until the pandemic was over, and I guess the pandemic is not over yet, but it's waning. So anyway, but I thought it was very pretty. That was $2.50. So as you can tell, I hit a 2 for $5 table is what that was. From that same seller, she had a lot of really nice stuff. I bought all these bracelets for $5 a piece. Yeah, $5 a piece on these. This one is awesome. Those are going to be little jade chips in the centers of these panels. Really fun, ornate panel bracelet. All of her stuff. She said it was all her grandmother's stuff. no mark on this. This looks like a 1960s. This kind of, this form of jade was really, really popular. I remember receiving a little, not anything as nice as this, but a little bracelet with this type of jade on it. Like from my grandmother as a birthday gift or something back in the 60s. And then there's this one, which is, it's a stretch bracelet, but it's such a nice one. The stones are all just so beautiful. I don't think there are any missing. You know, sometimes your eyes just miss things at the flea market because you're in a hurry, but I don't see any problems with this, and it's in really, really nice shape, and it's so fun and so wide. That was also $10. This one's also $10. This is just like a articulated bracelet with, it's got faux pearls and like a faux ruby or garnet. I don't think it's really garnet, because I'm pretty sure this stone in the middle is glass. But it's got a really nice look to it. Really love this piece. $5 on that. And then this is jade. I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'll let you know if I'm wrong, if it turns out to be just glass. But it looks like spinach jade to me. This is a hinged bangle. Appears to be really nicely made. No marks on it. The only issue it has is it just needs to have this guard chain reattached with a little jump ring. That will take about a minute to do. And it's in great shape. $5 on that too. And then this, kind of a brutalist style cuff bracelet, big chunky thing with, I think these are glass. I don't know though. No, these might be stones. These are onyx. They are. Those are onyx. How wonderful. Yep. Yeah, they are. Oh, cool. I didn't realize that. That's a nice bracelet. And that was $10. And then we got one of these, which I think these are fun. I love these. You can wear it long. You can wrap it around twice. I don't know if these have a specific name or not. I know I've sold them before. I'll have to go back and see if I could figure out what they're called. But they're fun. I think it's brass. Looks like it's brass. It's got a barrel clasp, so I think it's an older, like 1960s maybe. That was $5. And that's it for the jewelry. I did get this really gorgeous compact. It's Elgin American, I think. Let's see. Oops. It is, yeah, it's Elgin. Still got the puff. It's never been used. It's mint condition. And it even has its original little pouch that it goes in. I did pay $15 for that. It was a little much because I looked these up and they're fairly available online for not huge amounts of money, so that's okay. Got this belt. It's got the ivy leaves. And that was $10. And then this was one of my better purchases, because this was also $10, but this one is Anne Klein. It's got the little lion dangle, and I've seen these selling for $75 on up. So look at these, aren't they cute? Little turtles. That would be so fun to wear. Turtle belt. Put it down here. I thought this was going to be a real winner. This is a silver-plated Eversharp pen. It looks like an Art Deco design. I've had pretty good luck with mechanical pencils before. This has still got the lead in it and everything. But I paid $10 for it, and they don't sell for a whole lot. But I'll do what I can. It's in good condition. It's got a little tarnish on it, which is okay. So it says Eversharp, patented, triple plated. So anyway, that we got this little perfume bottle, which says I don't think you're going to be able to read this, but you might be able to. It says bottle made in France. Has the residue of French perfume in it. Blech. French perfume generally has stuff in it that just does not agree with my nose. But some people really like it. But it is a very pretty little bottle. That I paid $2 for. Okay, this was probably one of my more idiotic purchases, as in the first place, Victorian silver plate is not flying off the shelves as it once did. You know, I have it fixed in my mind. I was selling antiques back in the 90s. I had a space at an antique mall, and I used to buy these Victorian quadruple plate pieces at garage sales for just a few dollars, and they would sell for $40, $50, $60 easy. And it's like a knee jerk when I see a really nice one, I have to have it. And this is a really nice one. It's got an ivy pattern on it, and it's got a bird, finial, and these wonderful like Egyptian things on the handles. And it is it Meriden? Yeah, it's Meriden Company. And I paid $10 for it. And here's why it was not a brilliant purchase. The lid doesn't match. The lid is just plain with this bird on it, so it wasn't real clear at first that it doesn't match. But I'm pretty sure Egyptian bird probably does not match. And I'm not sure the fit is really perfect either. But it still looks fun. It'd be cute for cottage decor. And it's got like Egyptian things on the legs too. It's like a master sugar, I think. Anyway, $10 for that. Oh my god, this is heavy. We got this, which is part of a gate, I think. It is cast iron. It weighs a ridiculous amount, but is so pretty. And I did pay $15 for this. And I'm gonna, once I get it listed, I'm gonna hang it somewhere so I can enjoy it until it sells, because I think it's really wonderful and it'll look great in my house. My eclectic Victorian look. And this was another good purchase, I think. These are, what are they called? Hills Kindergarten building blocks. Set of Victorian building blocks. You can see the lid comes off like this, and they've got these wooden blocks. There's one of these tiny blue ones missing. But these can sell for over $100. And I paid $18. So I think I'll come out okay on that one. Then I bought some tiles, because I just love tile. These are old, they could be Catalina tiles, they could be some other type of California tile. Unfortunately, they've got, some of them have cement on the back, so if they have markings, I can't see them at all. And they're a little beat up, but there are people who collect these, and they're really cute just to display or use as coasters. You'd want to put, probably want to chip some of this grout off and put like a felt back on them to use them as a coaster, but they're really cute. So I got 4 of these. Each one's different. This one in particular I like. It looks like a Catalina tile, but I don't know. can't see even the remnants of a mark on it. And I have another one. This is kind of dirty. It's got a bird on it. I love the bird ones. And then we have this one. This one does not have any concrete. Oh wait, no, this one has some writing on it, but it's, oh no, it's so indistinct. No, maybe it's not writing. No, I can't tell. I think it's just bumps. Oh, I don't know. It looks like it could be writing. But anyway, pretty design. And I pay $2 a piece for these. I'm going to sell them as a lot. Okay, I think that's everything on the table. And then I have a few. Sometimes I just can't resist these framed things, even though I know they're such a pain to ship. But this appears to be a Victorian, kind of Victorian assemblage of shells and coral in a deep, well framed. The background is like felt, yellow felt, and it is sadly really filthy. It's in good repair, but it's so dirty. I'm gonna have to spend some time with the Q-tip and just see if I can clean this dirt off. But isn't it wonderful? I love it. And it was $10. I bought this from the same person that I bought the belts and the $2.50 brooches and the barrette and the $5 bracelets. So I bought a bunch of stuff from her. Just toward the very end of the day. I wasn't doing well until I hit her space. Then got some botanical prints. I have not. I don't even know if these are signed. I haven't looked these up yet, but these are like Victorian or earlier. It could be earlier. Sometimes these things survive a very long time. But anyway, I paid $15 a piece for these. This one has information on the back. Lots of Latin. I don't see a date though, but it looks like maybe it was 2 pages from a book. Number 479. Okay, S. Edwards, pub by W. Curtis, St. George Crescent, May 1st, 1800. There we go. We have a date. 1800. That's neat. That's exciting. And I'm going to guess that this one is of a similar J. Hart. I will be able to figure something out, but I bet that's of a similar age. And then this one, I just love this one. And I paid up on it. I paid $40 for this. Originally tagged at $65, so I didn't do that badly, I guess, if you look at it that way. It's just a print, I think. It's not signed or anything. It's not marked in any way. And these have all been cleaned up and reframed at some point very nicely. But, yeah. I just love this one. I can't wait to hang this one up and enjoy it. Okay, I think that is everything I have to show you. I will show you how my rug's coming along. I started this rug months ago. I have not been working on it very much. I'm not happy with the colors on it, so I don't know. But yeah, here we go. One of these days. I don't think I'm going to let it get too much bigger. Alright, thanks a lot for watching. All of these, most of these things, will be appearing soon or are already listed in my shop at vintagedazz.etsy.com. I hope you'll pay me a visit. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't. I do these hauls, and I also do my weekly vlog where I just show you what I'm listing and what I'm selling and other sometimes silly stuff that's going on. And comment. I love comments. I love to hear from you guys. And if there's anything in particular that you're interested in and you don't see it in my Etsy shop, send me an email. My email address is down below, and I can try to get stuff, anything you're listed in, I can try to get it listed, or I can sometimes just sell things directly to you through PayPal if you prefer to do it that way. Whatever. All right. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon. Bye.